Why does your bike squeak? Because it's an evil. Hi, I'm Paul Andrews, and this is another episode of PNWmtb coming to you from Seattle. So when you go online in groups and forums, the one post you're sure to see sooner rather than later is some poor evil owner complaining about noise from his or her frame. Guilty as charged. Yes, I owned a following MB for a time and encountered all the headaches. Take it from this evil survivor. Here's what you have to do. First, be patient. My following had no fewer than 18 suspension bolt contact points to look after. That's a lot of potential for dirt, grit, and grime to work their way in and raise a ruckus. In just a couple weeks after setup, my bike started squawking like a chicken with its leg caught in barbed wire. So I did the logical thing. Removed all the bolts, re-greased and retorqued them to spec. And for a day or two it worked. Then the squawks were back. I ran into a group of evil riders at a trailhead and mentioned my woes. They all laughed. One said, I've had my reckoning apart 3 times trying to fix the racket. But here's the deal. Patience. I went down the same road as the reckoning guy. That's right, 3 times apart and back together. But the 3rd time was the charm. After that, maybe 4 months after I bought the bike new, the noises finally went away. What happened was that the bolts, washers, and threads, they just needed time to get seated and broken in. Don't ask me why evil bikes need this breaking in period when other bikes seem fine right out of the chute, but that's my perception, and others gave me the same feedback. Now, a word to the wise, although the squawking stopped, I never got the following MB suspension to stay fully tight. All those bolts working in concert means asymmetric forces work to loosen them up. And I soon learned that after each ride, and I mean each and every ride, I had to check all the bolts. And there was always 1 or 2 that were working their way loose, and they weren't the same 1 or 2. Each time it was different. Yeah, it's exasperating. But, let's face it, evil bikes are a special case. They're in a class by themselves, they're a hoot to ride, and eternal vigilance is the price they exact. So have fun out there, and I'll see you on your hopefully stealth, quiet, evil whatevering out on the trail.